It's a powerful thing when I make my own song. Oh, I wanna make a song. Welcome to the huddle. Own song. 'Cause I can't get. I just want to make my own song. It's a powerful thing when you make your own song, because you can't sing it wrong. Welcome to the huddle. In the huddle, we know that your attention is the most powerful thing that you can pay. If you pay me some attention right now or on the replay, I give my all to be worthy. Each one reach one. Each one teach one. If you are that one, I want you to know, I'm talking about you. You are enough. Enough to get it right when everything going all wrong. I just wanna sing my own song. Oh, I wanna sing a song. It's a powerful thing when you sing your own song. Oh, I wanna sing a song. Cause I can't sing it wrong. When I'm singing my own song, and somebody say that's wrong, I say no, that's how it's supposed to go, cause it's mine. Gonna be a powerful night tonight. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, wardrobe coordinator. Say, baby, what I'm wearing today? She say they're evergreen. I say, what you mean? She say, in the midst of the season, when everything seems to be dead, you keep hope alive, you keep love alive. And it's forever green and living. This one's for you, baby. Want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in the world, my home girl. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Alexa, one time.
Good God Almighty, Trab P, you blanking.
We're going to have a powerful night tonight. I want to address something before we go any further. Someone asked me, they say, man, why do you always seem to have your eyes closed? And I say, my eyes wide open. But it's a real particular question, and you know, I really want to address that, because my eyes be wide open, and I have one of these here spiritual glasses, but a lot of times in real life, because see, your attention is the most powerful thing you can pay. So I want to explain this for those that pay me some attention. But in reality, I'm looking at myself on the computer. I wrote a song that say, if you really want to see it, all you got to do is close your eyes. So when I'm sitting here, sometimes I close my eyes, man. And I use my imagination, man, to be amongst my people, with my people, those that's paying me some attention. And it feel real, because I'm real in this here moment when you paying me some attention. So that's why if you see my eyes closed or it look like they closed, yeah, sometimes they is, but right now they wide open. Tonight's word is rectitude. It's a powerful word, man. Have you ever heard the word rectitude? Alexa, what is the meaning of rectitude?
Rectitude refers to the state of being upright or virtuous. It is characterized by moral correctness and adherence to strict principles. This term is often associated with concepts such as honesty, integrity, and adherence to moral standards.
Rectitude. Do you have a quality of rectitude? A commitment to moral standards and values, honesty, uprightness. How much rectitude do you display? It's a powerful word, man. Been having a lot of different conversations with men, women, different circumstances, different groups of people. Right now, we got a whole bunch of fear that's being perpetuated in a lot of my people's mind. Someone asked me, they say, Trav, well, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? First word came to my mind was rectitude. I'm going to stand on my moral commitment and values, uprightness, care, love, integrity. That's what brought me to the moment. So no matter what the circumstance, it will keep taking me through. The same way it took us through 4 years ago when you were scared to death of Trump. If you stand upright and fight the good fight in rectitude, what you worried about? What you worried about? Alexa, what is the opposite of rectitude?
Antonyms for rectitude meaning uprightness include corruption, immorality, or deceit.
Corruption, immorality, or deceit. If you standing in corruption, immorality, and deceit, you're standing on shaky foundation. And I can understand why you're scared. Rectitude. Alexa, what is the meaning of rectitude?
The word rectitude is commonly used to refer to the quality of being straight or upright, as in moral conduct. It is associated with the concept of doing the right thing, based on a strict adherence to moral principles. This notion of rectitude implies a sense of honesty, integrity, and a commitment to ethical behavior, whether in personal or professional life. It is seen as a trait or attribute that is praiseworthy and deserving of admiration.
Talking real life, ain't talking make-believe. What you gonna do, Trav? I'm gonna hero train. I'm gonna hero train. I'm gonna give my all understanding, passion, and commitment in hero training to those that care enough to pay me some attention. Because hero training is about understanding how it works, our position in it, to make it work for us, our family, around us, and through us, so that we maintain and survive no matter what the circumstances are. We maintain intact with peace, love, and balance. When I graduated high school at 18, my daddy told me, he said, hey son, I'm gonna get you a job at the paper mill. He said, they're gonna call you for an interview. When they call you, get up and go to the interview and go to work. This was a deep type situation, because I had a lot of heartbreak about not going to college. But I got the phone call. They said, come on, get the job. And I remember this real life shit. My daddy told me, he said, get up and go down there and get the job. But I didn't get up fast enough. He came and busted in my room and damn near jacked me up out the bed and said, if you don't get your motherfucking ass up and go out there and get that job, I'm going to beat your ass. So I say, damn, okay. I got up and I went down there. Went down to the paper mill. Job my daddy worked at 13 years. Went down there and got the job. This was 1998. I was a strong young 18-year-old, a leader, MVP. Can't say I really understood racism, oppression, or anything. I went to South Mecklenburg High School. Me and George Sheehan's son was good friends, sitting in the same classroom. My coach Shaughnessy, my coach Gaston, one was a white man, one was a black man. I had experienced racial type things in the neighborhood, and these white men came and for bat for me and spoke on my character, on my behalf, in many situations. So as a child, I didn't really understand the real aspect of racism. This was 26 years ago. So 26 years later, we still talking about and fearing the same thing. So I went to work at this here paper mill. Young, believing in myself, a born leader. And I started working around and getting introduced to older white men. There was almost like a culture shock. My dad had been telling me about these kind of white men my whole life, but I ain't never get to understand it or experience it until I started working in a paper mill. They give me the standards of the job. In my mind, in my young, vibrant mind, I say I'm going to be the best. I'm the youngest person at the plant. This is a well-respected job. My intentions are pure. I'm going to be the best. I strive. Older men say, boy, you going to hurt yourself. You better slow down. I say, I'm striving to be the best. I don't understand the things my dad had been frustrated about at work yet. I'm still a young man. So as I strive to be the best, I started to realize certain people got uncomfortable with that. A lot of the older black men began to hit me to game and help me realize, man, these type of white people different. They don't see you the same. Say, yeah, I done heard my daddy talk about them enough. I got some understanding. My granddad done told me enough about it. I'm real enough to know. I got uncles. I cut hair, old men sit down. There's something that was cultivated in me as a barber. I felt a lot of oppression from elder black men to understand, but now I'm in the game that they done prepared me for. So as now as I'm missing being introduced in the so-called racist white men who don't care for me as a young black man. But that don't really matter to me. I'm finna be the best at this job. What's going on, Trey Prue? You already know. That don't matter. A lot of the older black men say, who you think you is? I'm talking real life. I ain't talking make-believe. They say, who you think you is? And I never understood what they were saying because all I was an 18-year-old who just graduated from South Meck, 3 years MVP, proud as I can be. I don't know who they want me to say I am, but I can tell them who I ain't. I ain't no motherfucker that's scared to be me. Nowhere at 18. So trying to be the best me, they have a production system where if you do a certain amount of bundles, you get paid production and more. All I know how to do is like my coach taught me. Football is my religion. Now I'm applying it to running a paper machine. I'm the best. I got to beat the opposition. If I work hard, it will pay off. These are principles. These are the rectitudes of the character in me, the quality that I have been cultivated through my grandfather, my daddy, my football coaches, my uncles, everybody that has been pouring into me to be a strong, positive young black man that believes in himself, who's being introduced to the real world. I started making the most production. Racist white men begin to show their teeth. They begin to feel real uncomfortable. When I started working there, I worked there under the stereotype of all the other black men that done started working there. They knew their position mentally. But I ain't know my position. They said, we can't have this. They began to start to try to break me. All the black men say, I told you, man, who you think you is? You can't be like this. I'm talking about so much that I bought a Lincoln Town car. And black men told me at the time, you can't drive that car down here to work like this, man. You see how nice your car is? Man, them white folk gonna fire you if they know you got a car like that. And I used to say, well, God damn, they know what they pay me. Do they expect me to be dumb and not have shit with my money that I can afford? I mean, it was like a total goddamn me in a new world trying to understand what this fear that's in a black man's mind is all about. Because I just graduated from South Mecklenburg, where I'm integrated with some of the richest white kids in Charlotte, and goddamn, I'm kicking my judo. I'm in advanced classes with them. I'm doing everything with them, and I know who I am. But black men ask me, who the hell you think you is? It's way before Trump ever been thought about. These white men tried to break me. They took the production system. They say, we'll take a pay cut before we let him be the most money-making man in here. I was making $25 an hour 26 years ago, working 7 days a week. They cut me down to 13, gave themselves 16, and told me I wasn't good enough to get to 16. I had to prove myself. First time I knew what it was and what it felt like as a black man to try to be broken. But I had rectitude in me, man. I always say this, and I don't mean this egotistically. I remember one time we was going to play Independence. My friend Robert Springs called me when I was playing for South Meck. He said, man, I'm so tired of hearing your name in our practice, man. Everybody on the team gonna fuck you up and wanna fuck you up. So what he said to me, this real life, I ain't talking make-believe. He said for a whole week, he been hearing my name, that they been gearing their whole offense off to key me, to stop me, knowing that if they beat me, then they got a chance to win. So you ain't never understood what it means to stand on that field with your brothers and know that they out to get me. And I got us. I got us, goddammit. That's what got cultivated in me. So when I went to work, and I'm being challenged by these racist white people, and I'm watching my elder men who work with my daddy ask me who you think you is. Goddamn Trav. Goddamn Trav. And you, and pay attention. Pay attention, because we gonna win. Because we gonna win. And they watch me, man, go against all type of systems. Motherfucker talking about what you gonna do. What you gonna do. This ain't egotistic, I'm talking real life. I became the boss man. Highest black man in a company that was over 100 years old. I did that at 27 years old after being broke and showing my elders. You fuck about no white man not liking me. I'm ready to bump. If we about working, my rectitude, well, man, come on, y'all. So I ain't got time to be talking about no fear in my people's mind. What you scared of? And one of the most powerful things I learned in this experience while working with these racist white men that got so uncomfortable with me being a proud young black man who was proud to be black. Talking about black power and black pride. I beat this chissy on my chest every day in the face of racist white people. When my people get uncomfortable and scared and say, man, you crazy, they gonna kill you. Fuck you mean talking about what I'm gonna do. Gonna be me. It's what done pulled me through this far. Same thing that's done pulled you through this far. What you scared of? If you standing in rectitude and righteousness. See how that work? But one of the most powerful things I want y'all to understand about the fear of a racist white man. So they taught me a lot. Because once I was relentless, and they know that goddamn, they tell me, boy, I ain't never met no black man like you. The Asian man tell me that, the white man, I ain't never, and I defend us to say, it's a whole lot of us like me. Stop trying to see us for who you want us to be. And you will realize it's a whole lot of us like me. I don't want to think that I'm anything special. I think it's a whole lot of my kind out here that ain't scared. And talk fear and push fear in another black person's mind. Kind of like being on a team. Man, look at them over there. They built. Oh, they strong. Oh, they fast. And all they keep trying to do is make you have a mental idea of them putting you on your ass. Man, fuck them over there. Don't you know who we is? These white men taught me something. They taught me about racism. They was honest with me. They respected me and men knowing that the only reason we dealt with each other was because that was a means for us to make money for our families. And when we left the circumstances where we had to deal with each other, I respected him to go be a racist and stand in whatever the fuck he want to stand in, because I'm going to do the same. I ain't got no reason to deal with white folk other than working business. My folk is my folk. But when I got a reason in dealing in business, I deal with everybody universally in respect. Expectations is the seed of disappointment. I don't expect nobody other than my kind to even understand me, let alone expect a white man to love me. And when they taught me that, and I realized that if I was white, I'd be a racist white man, but I'm a black man, and I'm a proud black power black man. Good God Almighty, I love my people. I hero train because I love my people. Rectitude, standing in righteous principles and morals. That's what take us through. That's what move us through. That's what keeps us winning. All I can say this, I fought them white folk. I'm talking about I fought 2, 3 management systems. I told a story, we had one, it was a man and a woman, a white man and a Mexican lady. Their whole objective was to break me as the leader. If they knew if they broke me, then they would have the mind of all the people that worked there. But they couldn't break me. They got fired before they broke me. And all I fought, understand me when I say this, I lost that job on my 28th birthday because of a black woman that was fucked up and didn't even understand love and help and respect and rectitude in her favor. She was so fucked up in her mind that her only result in logic was to hurt the black man. And that was me. Out of all I fought them white folk, I got fired because of black woman. Rectitude. I ain't let that change in my morals. I ain't let that change the quality in who I am. That's some real shit for you. Real shit for you. Same shit. What you gonna do? What's going on, brother? We talking about rectitude. What you gonna do? I'm talking real life. I ain't talking make believe. This ain't no ego shit. Shout out to my brother Gary Crump. Shout out to my big brother Winston. Me and these 3 brothers were men of destiny, levels of leadership and hero training. Have sat at tables of power and influence. The school board, the social service department, damn near everybody who's somebody in terms of community programs and activism. And I've sat at these shit standing in rectitude. I'm talking about, man, on my day off, there because I care and I know that my voice got power in it. And I'm going to use the power of my voice so that these women and children and people that need help have a true voice. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I've been doing. And I go in these spaces, man. And this was some heartbreaking shit I had to learn. Most cases I realized that, man, only the people I went with, me, Winston, and Crump, be the only people in there that ain't at work. And we all know how we get when we at work. We leave a true, real piece of us outside because we don't feel like it belong in there. So the true genuineness part of us, we don't take that to work. But I'm in a room where I care, and I ain't at work, and this ain't about no money. This is about poor black children who fucked up. And we're here under the subject matter of how do we help them. Alexa, what is the opposite of rectitude?
Antonyms for rectitude meaning uprightness include corruption, immorality, or deceit.
Corruption, immorality, and deceit. While the subject matter is to help poor black children fucked up off in this here world, the room is filled with immorality, corruption, and deceit, because the game in the business of this is we all about getting the money and the funding to have the facade that we're helping poor black children fucked up off in this here world, but really all we need is numbers and data, and there's no real solution to help children. It's a game that we gonna play because we get paid to play it. What you gonna do, Trav? I put a spell on the motherfuckers in that room to let them know. We're gonna have some rectitude up in here. And I'm gonna burn every last one of y'all's soul with my passion and words. Because I love my children, my black people so much. And this ain't no motherfucking game or no data show. This real life. So if you gonna goddamn play games, then you ain't gonna play it right now. Y'all cut the bullshit and we gonna have a real conversation about how we gonna help these children, because real children suffer. What I'm gonna do? Fuck you gonna do? Gonna hero train. And in most cases, they come to me after the meeting and tell me how much they feel what I'm saying, and they don't know how to apply it at work. But I have put something on them that will make them care to realize that these lives are more than their job. It's how much I love my people. In real life. Real life shit. Talking about rectitude. The opposite of deceit, corruption, immorality. I talked to 100 social workers off Ashley Road at the social working department. They all had to come to the station with me and Winston and tell me what part of social worker that they are and who they help and what conditions and circumstances that their patients or their cases have, and how can we help them help their patients and cases. "85% of the 100 were black women, HBCU graduates, who doing good in life as a social worker with a profession working for the county. They come to me and tell me, and they ask me, what you do? It's a hero train. What's that? I speak to their soul. And they forget they're at work because I'm talking to black women who going through the same thing. That they at work acting like they above. They alone. Most of them single parents. With children being attacked by every goddamn thing that every other children being attacked by. Ain't nobody above the bullshit. And all of them connect with me in their eyes, man. Forget they at work. Because I speak to the rectitude in their soul. That's a universal truth of righteousness and morals. That's the spell I'll beat the white man with, the racist white man. He don't fuck with black people. I don't fuck with white people. But we both take care of our families and love our families and here to dedicate our day to get what it takes to go back to sustain our families. That's why I do business, or that's why you do business with anybody. So what the fuck love got to do with that? So if you is as real as your reason, what you scared of? Trump is a white man that's finna do the white man. The same thing a white man been doing ever since the invention of a white man. It's been 59 presidents and ain't but one been black. So what the hell is y'all worried about a white man and scared of a white man being a white man for? What the hell is new finna happen? White men been being white men. If you ain't no ball runner in 2025, I had an argument that racism ain't even real no more. What you scared of? Focus on your position. Focus on your rectitude. Because as long as you standing upright, you're solid, your posture, as long as you standing upright, as a man, as a woman, what you worried about? You in position to play the game. And we all got to wake up and play the game. We all got to wake up and run the play every day. You don't get a day off. You only get one loss. What is you scared of? What do you fear? What do you fear? Man, we going back into slavery. Have you ever left? The game don't change, the players do. I asked my granddaddy. He dead and gone. Granddaddy, did you ever experience slavery? No, I say, granddaddy, what did your mama and daddy tell you about slavery? He said, they ain't have to tell me nothing. I experienced it. I say, come on, granddaddy. You was born in 1920. Slavery ended in 1865. How did you experience it? He said, well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It didn't end. They just changed the name of it. They didn't call it slavery no more. They called it sharecropping. We stayed on the white man's land. We worked and did everything we did. And at the end of the year, he charged us for staying on his land. And at the end of the year, we always broke even. We ain't make no money. We ain't make shit. So it was the same. They just changed the words and made us feel good. So ever since slavery ended, all they did was change the words to make you feel good. And we still feel good by the same goddamn words that they keep changing to use on our mind to make you think, but you still scared of something to go back to when it's 2025. All because words. And you don't even understand your position. Fuck you scared of. Huh? What? You don't think you add value in your life in 2025? It's 2025, y'all. Stand upright, man. Stand in rectitude. In 2025, I'm in leadership. I'm in management. Man, let me tell you, let me use the wordplay. You know what racism is really about? Racism is about white people means of survival. If you take 50 families and put them in a box or put a dome over them, give them every resources, kind of like put them in their own city and don't let them out. And that ain't far realistic. You got people who grown up in Charlotte that ain't never left Charlotte, never been nowhere. But you got 25 families here, 25 families, they're both white. Put a cap on it, say 100 years. It's an experiment. The only way that the white people can remain white people is if they come up with a system or a barrier to keep the black people from crossing the line so that the black children or the white children don't end up having sex and making new families. Because if the most racist white people on the white side, children get mingled up with the black people, then we know that the black people will override the white people. You got a lot of racist white people, children got over on the other side, and that racist white man over there got a black grandbaby that he gonna leave his legacy to. So the only way that they can ensure themselves to stay white forever is to come up with some type of system to keep the line bold so that their children don't go over there and get that black dick. And I don't blame him for that shit. See how they work? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Damn. That black dick will kill him dead. See why he hate the black man. And you can't blame him for that. God damn, you can't blame him for that. You can't blame him for loving his whiteness if he a white man. I can't blame him for that. I'm a black man. I love my blackness. I love everything about our people. And it's the same way I can help you see that objectively. Only thing I would hope that would teach you and help you understand is don't expect that white man to love you because he can't. It's innately in him. The gazelle can't love the lion because the gazelle is a part of the lion's survival. It ain't got nothing to do with how they feel. The lion gonna eat the gazelle, and that's the way God made it. Black man, black woman is a powerful thing. Our influence is real. Got the most powerful influence on planet Earth. You got to understand that, man. Know your position. That's black power. That's black love. That's black understanding. Know your position. Stand upright in righteousness in there with morals and dignity. Mother, father, child. No matter how left wing or right wing your mind get, you are a mother, a father, or a child. You got here by way of a man and a woman. If you turn the key of life, if you're a man, you will get a woman. If you're a woman, you will get a man. If you have children, y'all made it and made life. That is God. That is how it works. That is how it will always work. And if it ever stop working, then we will never, ever be pushed forward. That is uprightness. That ain't about good. That ain't about bad. That ain't about wrong. That's just how it works. So you got to love that, perpetuate that, stand in that. Don't misstrued or confuse deception, immorality, and dishonesty. Hey, look, man, let me tell you something. I was in a Zoom chat with 9 men. And one of the men said, what we got to stop is, we got to stop women from telling men what manhood is. Man, we got to stop that right now. And I stood up in my rectitude and said, I don't know, brother. I said, I got a son and a daughter. I raised my son and showed him what a man is. But I show my daughter the expectations of what a man is and what to expect from a man. So you ain't nobody finna stop my daughter from knowing what the fuck is real. And she got the power that I put in her to tell any man what's real and what she understand to be real. So that's rectitude. Ain't no deception in that. That's truth. That's order. See, there are so many things that we go through in life. If my daughter meet a man and get married, we all go through these ceremonies. We all go through these rituals. But do we understand if I go to the ritual where they ask me, the preacher man, who give this bride? Man, don't you understand? I done committed my whole life into cultivating this young woman. Man, you a motherfucking fool if you don't think I'm conscious and understanding and real about who I'm going to give my baby to put her trust off in. And if you ain't never felt that way about your daughter, know about your quality of rectitude. I don't know about your quality of rectitude now. Shayna, you already know what time it is. I appreciate your attention, sister. Talking about your quality of rectitude. Alexa, what is the meaning of rectitude?
Rectitude is a term that is used to describe the state of being straight or true to one's moral principles. It is often defined as the quality of being right in one's behavior or intentions, and it is associated with the idea of acting in a way that is consistent with one's personal beliefs and values.
White man tell me. White man tell me. Why your people always try to hurt you on this here job? Say, what you mean? Say, man, it make me sad how they come in here and talk about you sometimes. Tell things on you. And I listen at you talking, how much you care. And it's crazy how you would never do anything to hurt them. Say, Trav, you're a good man. That's rectitude. I got to stand on my morals and my principles, my integrity. It's that Jesus hard. I don't believe in it because I live in it. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You got to understand the things you can change and the things you can't, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. Rectitude. Rectitude makes it clear. Because if I ain't standing in rectitude, then I become the deceiving, conniving, immoral motherfucker that want to hurt me when I ain't trying to win and they ain't my enemy. They ain't my enemy. So just like 16 years ago, when I went through many battles with the white man, and I ain't lying, I'm saying this before the world, fuck I'm gonna do. I've been me since my birthday. The very first day, I'm on hero training. Been hero training since before I knew what hero training was. I'm going to inspire my brother man and my sister man to believe in themselves. Talk about these Mexicans. This ain't nothing new. In '05, man, we had an influx of goddamn illegals. They cleaned them up and sent a lot of them out. This ain't nothing new. We already done experienced this. At the paper mill, they hired so many in droves. The same black men that was scared of the white man, now they scared of the Mexican man. They gonna come in here and take all our job. The Mexicans coming in this motherfucker, they working through breaks, they working hard, they working so much trying to prove something that they got the black men looking bad because the black men saying, man, I ain't working like that. So they getting there realizing and understand that, man, these Mexicans gonna take my job. Man, they gonna outwork us. And I had to goddamn get off in the break room where it's only us because the Mexicans ain't take breaks with us too much. And I'm talking to these black men that's old enough to be my daddy. And now I got peers there that's my age and a little older. And I'm telling them, man, y'all weak motherfuckers gonna stop this weak shit and y'all gonna work for real and stop letting these little motherfuckers think that y'all ain't shit. And I started putting that wood on them little motherfuckers. So much. Started coming to my house. They started teaching me every goddamn thing you can learn about a Mexican. I even was speaking Spanish so fluently because I broke through all their stereotypes to show them the power of a black man. Fuck y'all talking about? Black power, black love. Are you for your black people? Promise you this in real life. When it's time for the black man to represent, I promise you something happens where everybody in the room knows to shut the fuck up and let me do this. Let me do this. This ain't no motherfucking game. This is what I do. Practice what you preach and be what you teach. So understand me when I say this about rectitude. Stand upright, fight the good fight, believe in yourself, have dignity, have pride, have morals, have integrity. If you ain't standing where you want to be, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. There's a lot of people that's in between relationships or still dealing with a relationship that broke them, and they don't think they broke. But the opposite of rectitude is deception, harmony, immoral, distrust. They got their heart broke through somebody who was immoral, honest, got there all those things. So now they meet someone who's standing in rectitude, but they can't recognize the rectitude because they can't get away from the transition of still being in the honest, in the distrust. No different. Then I stand in this thing, the hero train. That's what I'm going to do. Before Trump, after Trump, to the day I die. And rectitude don't work to somebody who all they want to hear is goddamn fear. Scared shit. The white man gonna do this to us. The white man gonna do that to us. Well, what you gonna do to him? How about that? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna hero train. Personally and outward. I'm gonna wake up every day and run the play as a husband and a father. What you gonna do? What do you do? And there ain't no bad or no shot question. The question is more powerful than the answer. I'm just asking the question. You ain't got to tell nobody the answer. But at least tell yourself what you gonna do or what do you do? And that ain't got to be for black people. That ain't got, what do you do? I can tell you what I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna keep no narrative or push no narrative that make black people scared and fear any goddamn thing. That's what I ain't gonna do. Tell you how to beat a racist system and know your position in it. Tell you can't hate the white man. Too much hate for the white man or keep everything about the white man away from you, and we in the white man land, damn near in the white man house. The white man is on our money. So if you hate the white man, you'll keep money away from you. Don't hate him, understand how he works. And put him in his proper context so you don't expect unrealistic shit from him. That's what you do to him. And as long as we keep expecting somebody to love us that ain't built or capable of loving us or empathizing with us, then we're going to keep on being disappointed. Almost like, hey, stop trying to hug me, man, and just shake my goddamn hand. That's when the real shit starts. Think Joe Biden really loved you? Fuck Trump. Fuck Joe Biden. I just want to say that to make it fair. I respect truth. Don't pacify me. Tell me something to make me feel good. Treat me like a minor. See, we want to fight to be the minority. The root word of minority is a minor. Alexa, what's the meaning of minor?
Minor can refer to something of lesser size, extent, or importance, or it can refer to a person who is under the age of full responsibility. It is also used as a verb to describe choosing or studying a subject or course as secondary.
So we fight to be a minority, a minor, and they see us as minors in the mind, so they speak to us like children. They speak to us like children. And you can tell a little child anything to make them feel good so that they be happy. Ticka ticka boo boo, ticka ticka boo boo, I love you. We look for love in all the wrong places. We don't hate the white man. We just hate the Republican white man. We love the Democrat white man. He wouldn't dare hurt us or deceive us. The fuck out of here. Now you scared of the white man. Now you scared. Taught to look for love in the wrong places. Really, it's all about vice versa. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're going to get out of here, man. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I've been on this journey for 45 years. I had some good times as well as I have shed some tears. I'm getting better and better every day, feeling like I'm moving in the right way. Keep on moving in the right way, man. Every day, start that play in the mirror, man. The question is more powerful than the answer. Rectitude. Stand on it. Check it. Those are the qualities of your uprightnesses, your honesty, your morals. What kind of value of rectitude do you have? The opposite of rectitude is dishonest, deception, deceit. All the things that don't grow. What's going on, Enzo Smith? You already know what time it is, man. Keep winning, family. Hey, if you missed the whole hour, catch it on the replay, man. Your attention is the most powerful thing that you could pay, man. All I am is a brother talking to another brother, having a moment that I call a huddle. That we both inspire each other to understand and know our position in this here game of life. And to fight, man, with all we got from that. And we're going to win. And we ain't got no other option to think like that. What other way can we think, bro? What other way can we think? Any other way, that ain't no goddamn rectitude. So ain't nothing about, it ain't even about being right or wrong. Like I say, man, I'm talking about the racist white man. I'm talking about the motherfucker that say, man, fuck them niggas. I had to work with him. I had to work with him. I dominated him. I made him a character in my movie. And he taught me to not expect anything other than respect. And he served me that shit damn near on his knees every day. With honor. With honor. And eventually they went against their whole grain. Said, Trav, man, will you come to my house and meet my family? No, I don't fuck with them white folk like that, dog. See how that works? No, I don't fuck with them like that, dog. That was 25 years. That was 16 years ago. Fuck you talking about? You scared in 2025. Man, I'm so thankful that I ain't never experienced no Jim Crow. My dad and my granddad told me some real shit. My granddad and daddy told me some real shit that I ain't experienced. You a goddamn fool in 2025 if I'm gonna put that fear in my mind. Goddamn go to war at my motherfucking property line. Fuck you talking about. 2025, what kind of man you is? You scared. Talking that fear shit. Huh? 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 Better stand upright. Talking about manhood. Better stand upright. Better get something in your posture, your dignity. Better motherfucking use your man muscles. Believe in yourself. Have confidence. I swear it ain't no other alternative, man. Give a shout out to my big brother Crump, my big brother Wood, my brother Blow, my brother Kamara, my brother Bam, my brother Black, my brothers on the trucking line, my brother Munt, my brother E, my brother Mike Shaw, my brother Junior, all of these powerful men, man. They helped me define rectitude in one way or another. I respect them and honor them. And any other man that I deal with or any other woman that I deal with that's sincere and genuine in the moment, where we can truly exchange love in the moment. And when I say love, I'm just talking about respect. Respect in the moment, genuinely. That's what make my rectitude real. And I got respect for those that see me as an opposition. Y'all make the movie good. Some of them will say they don't fuck with me, but I know they watch me sometime. And if you one of them people, I respect you. I respect you for the position you play. Every hero got to have a villain. Every hero got to have a villain. I play running back. I get mad if don't nobody try to tackle me. I need somebody to try to tackle me to run the ball. I ain't mad at you, but just know I'm gonna put my motherfucking head dead in your goddamn chest and hopefully put my motherfucking feet in your motherfucking face as I'm running over your ass. But I solely appreciate you and I love you and respect you. I ain't gonna kill nothing.